plugging along without plugging along. How do you do that? We're plugging along here, chugging like an old choo-choo train and taking it on the next track. Yeah, sure. How do you keep plugging along without plugging along? How do you do that? We're plugging. Yeah, sure. How do you keep plugging along without plugging along? How do you do that? We're plugging along here, chugging like an old choo-choo train and taking it on the next track. How about... Hello. If you're meeting me for the first time, hi, I'm Greg Harrison. We've got a great show for you tonight, so stay tuned for a special performance by Canadian acclaimed singer, songwriter, and worship leader, Dan McCauley. Also tonight, we have a very special guest and close friend to Danielle and myself here to make her debut with her first guest appearance on the Greg Who Show, the lovely, the talented Michelle Hobson, who just started up her own company during these trying times. So, Michelle, welcome to the Greg Who Show, where we're beginning to outline and color on your screen an all-new international show with incredible international inspiration. Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How's it going? Good. How's it across the pond?
Very well, thank you. Yeah, doing good.
You're doing good? Hey, whoa. Sweetie, sweetie, you're in the shot. Sweetie,
Hello,
I'm trying
Danielle.
to, guys, I'm trying, sweetie, I'm trying to record a show.
For 1 second, and then you can come back.
Sweet.
Hi, Michelle. Hi. How are you?
How are you?
Ladies
I'm
and
very well,
gentlemen,
how are you?
Danielle Harrison.
Oh my gosh, it's been a while.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening. Or should I say good morning? Hold on, I'm getting good at this. It's 10. Is it almost 3 o'clock there? In the morning?
3 a.m. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's 10 here. 10 p.m. I'm ready for bed.
I think I need my matchsticks, Danielle.
I don't know how you do it. Oh my gosh. Well, it's been a minute since you've been here.
I know.
I know. I think you missed a couple of visits to Toronto.
Yeah.
It's been a tough 2 years.
It has.
And I don't want to downplay what everyone's gone through, but I guess there has been some good that has come out of it, even if it's finding like a little needle in a haystack of goodness.
Yeah.
Did you know that we got a new cat?
Yeah.
Scooter is his name.
He's a gorgeous boy.
Scoots. Oh, he takes after his mama. He's a cutie, that's for sure. He's a cutie.
Oh, lovely.
And these Zooms they've been the thing. They've been really handy in getting people to stay in touch during these troubled times.
Yeah.
And they've also helped. Oh, I know. We've come a long way, that's for sure. And it's helped cut my laundry in half. I mean, blouses and shirts is all I've had to worry about. I don't know the last time I wore pants. 2020, I think it was.
Me too.
And a little birdie told me, did you take a step back and reflect on your life and you started your own business?
I have indeed. Yeah. I'm
That's
happier.
That is awesome. And in my class, we give students stars when we're happy for them. So these stars are coming to you all the way from Canada. Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I guess that's the real reason why you're here. I guess you're going to talk to Greg about that business.
I certainly am.
All right, then. Well, I guess I'll give him back to you now so that you can talk to him. And before they change the logo, we don't want people to think this is the Danielle Who Show.
Got a ring to it, though.
Yeah, I'll let him know that.
Yeah, this is the Greg Who Show, not the Danielle Show. So, sorry for the interruption, folks. Let's go to commercial. We'll take a commercial break. Be right back.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, caught it right there. Thank you.
Take care, Danielle.
You too. Love to you.
Bye.
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 Yeah, sure. How do you keep plugging along without plugging along? How do you do that? We're plugging along here, chugging like an old choo-choo train and taking it on the next track. How about... Yeah, sure. How do you keep plugging along without plugging along? How do you do that? We're plugging. Do. Hey, how are you, folks? And we are back. 3, 2, and 1. We are back. Well, ain't Danielle just the peach? She carries on. She's God love her. God love her. She carries on like she doesn't even.
Danielle.
She has no consideration or. Yeah, it just doesn't even cross her mind that I'm doing a show. She just finds out that you're on and she wants to talk to you. Completely. Yeah, I think she's going to start thinking she's my producer.
Yeah.
She's going to change that logo too. You watch. Danielle Who?
Yeah.
Greg Who can roll over. But I am extremely happy that I have an international friend from across the pond. So you truly have made my show now officially an international show with featuring international guests. Please give a warm welcome to Michelle Hobson and tell my viewing audience just exactly where you are from.
So I'm from a little town in Richmond, North Yorkshire.
North Yorkshire. I hope you all can understand her accent. As my friend,
subtitles on the bottom.
Yes, exactly. It took me a while to understand you, and then yeah, and then I spoke to your mom, and I hadn't a clue what she was saying. But the last time I spoke to her, not too long ago, maybe a week ago, I actually understood 98% without saying, what? Yeah, it's really okay. So you're from Richmond, UK, North Yorkshire, and that must be a really beautiful. It's like a small town or village. What is it? A small town?
Town.
And there must be lots of like very, very old cathedrals and castles. What?
Yeah,
What?
we do have a couple. Like
Yeah.
the centre of, it was built in 1070. Yeah. Very
Oh,
old.
and that's
I think it was almost,
Richmond Castle, right? I don't know if I heard you.
yes, that's right.
Yeah, and it was built in 1070. And who was it? Who was the architect there?
I remember Alan Rufus. Yeah,
Alan.
Rufus.
Okay.
Alan Rufus. Yeah.
And who commissioned? Was it commissioned or financed by what? A king?
I think so. Yeah. I know Alan Rufus fought in the Battle of Hastings with King King William the First, William the
Will
Conqueror.
William the Conqueror. Ah,
Uh-huh.
yes. William the Conqueror. Also referred to, if I'm not wrong, William the Bastard. Right? Am I right? He was William. He was considered
You
William.
are right.
Yeah, William the Bastard. And I believe he was the first Norman monarch. Am I
That's right.
correct? Wow. So yeah, so you literally live in a town with like I guess what 900 1,000-year-old
Yeah, almost
castle.
1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, and is that open to the pub? Well, not open to the pub, but
Oh,
you have to
the
pay
only
to
good.
see it.
Yeah, you have a small fee to go and visit. Yeah, to go and see it. And
Oh
a
wow.
lot of people do weddings there and things. It's amazing. Yeah.
Oh
And it's
wow.
written from the Norman Conquest to the First World War. If I remember rightly. Yeah.
Oh wow. And so people do weddings there as well.
Yeah, they do weddings. They do like reenactments and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Reenactment. Oh
And
wow.
you can actually go right to the top of it and see like the whole view of the marketplace. It's beautiful. Yeah, it really is. Definitely a place for tourists. We get a lot of tourists in Richmond.
When but the funny thing is, I bet you haven't been in a long time, right?
No, it's strange. It's like anywhere. Like if you live in, I don't know, Blackpool or something, you just see it every day. It's just just comes as the norm.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so my
the
first
novelty's wore off a little bit.
yeah, the not yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why we're always glad to have you over because we get to see things go. Did we? Yeah, we went up to CN Tower with you, right?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, so we would do the same. Like we'll
As well, isn't it?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, we can't wait for you to come back and visit Danielle and I again at the old what do we call it? The Greg and Danielle's bed and breakfast.
Bed and breakfast. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Now be honest. We actually provide you with a menu at this bed and breakfast, don't we?
You do. Very hospitable, I must say.
We are. We're the hosts. I'm not just the host with the most on the Greg Who Show. I am the host with the most in Canada. Yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun. A lot of fun. We did a boat tour. I think you went to an Oshawa Generals game. You went to a Blue Jays game.
Yeah.
Okay, focus. Focus. We're here to interview you. Okay, so my first question is a bit of a follow-up where my wife left off with you. How long have you been wanting to start this business that my wife asked you about?
About 10 to 15 years.
Oh wow. And so when did you first launch your business?
It was the 23rd of August of last year. So I've just reached my 6-month
Anniversary.
milestone. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6
Birthday.
months.
Okay. And did you receive any help to start your business? And if yes, what type of help did you receive?
I was offered a business mentor, and they helped me out to write out a business plan that was acceptable, and just a bit of helping me out to do taxes and that kind of thing. Because I had no idea how to work out, taxes and all that kind of thing, because I didn't know anything about business. So it was nice to get that bit of help.
So this is a lot of online stuff then?
Uh-huh.
And
Because
so
of
it's,
COVID, yeah, we couldn't do. I was supposed to go on these workshops to kind of like give me a sort of advice on what to do in the business. So it was all done over the phone, you know.
yeah. And so you can just call up your business mentor at any
Yeah,
time if you have some questions and
yeah, that's right, and emails and whatnot.
yeah,
Yeah,
nice. Nice. And you found all these, you found all the classes helpful.
yes, absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, no.
what, oh, sorry. You know what? I don't know if we actually asked you this. What were you doing before you started your business?
So I worked for a residential care home. So it was, yeah, I was working as a key worker during COVID. Yeah, it was tough time.
You were a frontline worker then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. And okay, so you've gone from being a frontline worker, caregiver, and when you finally took the initiative, which so many people don't even get, they want to, they think about it, but you actually did it. So
Yeah.
when you did make your first sale,
Mm-hmm.
what was that moment like? What when you first realized that you actually had done it, you had successfully garnered your first customer. What was that moment like?
It was amazing. I mean, I feel like I finally done it. It was only what? It wasn't in 2 weeks after I launched my business that I received my first sale. And it was a commission sketch, you know. And it was amazing. I was so proud. You know, I felt like I'd achieved something that I wanted to do for years and years. And I
And
really
what
enjoyed it. Taking that leap of faith and doing what I really wanted to do. And I was really proud.
and
You know.
what was it? Was it a piece of jewelry or?
You know, it was commission sketch of the house. A good friend of mine. It was for Christmas present.
Oh,
Bonus.
nice.
Yeah, because I
Uh,
mean, it was so really pleased. Yeah, it was lovely. It was lovely to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice, nice. Um, so as Danielle already told our viewing audience, you started your own company, but I don't think we mentioned what's the company name.
It was Zollie Dezigns.
Zollie Designs,
Yeah.
and design is spelt with a Z instead of an S. Is there a significance behind this name, or is it just some clever marketing gimmick thing?
No, I wanted to be able to look meaningful rather than just picking them out of the hat. It's actually a mishmash of my two cats, Zena and Ollie.
Oh yeah.
So Ollie, sadly, I lost him 5 years ago. So it's kind of a memory to
Oh
him. And I've still got Zena. She's 17 in April. So there's no girl. So it's kind of
yeah,
like,
yeah. Hey, Henry, you remember Henry? Henry lived to
I
be like
do.
20 plus. So
Was he? Oh, wow.
yeah, yeah,
Good
but he
age.
passed too.
Yeah, the
Oh,
cats.
that's sad to hear, but I'm glad you're honoring the pets
Yeah,
become like family, right? Like
they are.
cats become
Absolutely,
like
yeah.
family. And oh, that's such a great name. And I'm glad
Yeah.
you did that. You honored them. So that's a good significance behind the name of your company. And what so I mentioned the jewelry, and what did I say? Did they buy a piece of jewelry? You mentioned digital sketches. So what are some of the other types of products that you sell?
I do photography prints too, and I do greeting cards as well. And
You do what?
sheets and I can greeting cards. So sometimes it could be like commission ones to say it's someone's birthday or an anniversary and they want a certain design for a card. If you contact me, and I can, you know, do it for them. Yeah. Also,
So
there's
you
always the Christmas card on there as well. You know.
yeah. So give me a list. Give me a list of the different products that you'll find that you
Yeah.
sell.
First, so sticker sheets, three
Sticker
sections.
sheets, yeah. I'm trying to interpret those that don't speak the Queen's English.
That needs subtitles on bottom, Greg. I think you'll need that. Yeah, so sticker sheets, digital sketches,
Digital sketches,
photography
yeah.
prints, photography prints,
Photography
greeting cards,
photography prints.
photography and handmade jewellery.
Handmade jewelry, yeah. And you also from time to time I look on there and I find like eccentric pieces, like I don't know what you call it. It's like a little painter's palette, and it's made from resin and it's encased like some flowery things. And I know what it is now, but I'm gonna ask for the audience sake, like what is that little? It's a small like painter's palette, but what's its practical function?
It's actually a makeup palette. It's kind of like a miniature palette, and it's for blending foundation and that kind of thing.
And it's made out of resin, and you encase like dried flowers and stuff. But there's other applications you can do with this resin that we might be able to expect to see in your website in the future too. Tell us about a few of those things.
So there's going to be coasters, which is made from heat resistant epoxy resin. Trays, like food trays, you want to make a breakfast tray, if you like.
Oh, nice. Breakfast trays, yeah.
Cake stands, like I say here.
Cake stands, yeah. Yeah. So when you have high tea with scones.
High tea.
Scones, yes. Yes, say that at a local Tim Hortons. They'll be like, "Do you mean a tea biscuit, sir?"
But yeah, there's also trinket boxes as well. There's lots of things you can make. I think you can do picture frames and all sorts of things.
Oh wow, trinket boxes, frames, nice. And where, pray tell? Sorry.
So people do things for like memory keeping, like say your dog passed away and you want a dog cover.
Oh wow.
Photographs, there's all sorts of things you can do.
Oh wow, that would probably, you know what? That's so mean. Like my wife would probably do that even for Henry that passed away. Like some of that stuff that people really like that. So that's good that you're doing that. So, and where, pray tell, can people procure various pieces of your arts and crafts?
So I have my Etsy shop, which is www.etsy.com/shop/Zollie Dezigns, and I also have my website, which is www.zolliedezigns.com.
Okay, and for
at the moment, I'm running them side by side at the moment.
Okay, so you're going to do your Etsy shop, you're going to do your website, and just for those that were trying to write down that quickly, if you look on the ticker below there, I've got her Etsy shop, I've got her YouTube channel, and I've got her website all there, so it's going to be on there as well, so just write it down from there. So what's that?
So Etsy is more catered towards handmade items, which is why I chose it in the first place.
Oh, okay. It's handmade items, which is sort of the specialization of the Etsy shopping. Okay. So you would encourage people to browse around?
Have a mooch about.
have a mooch about. I love listening to the Queen's English. Have a mooch about. That sounds like something only married couples should do, eh? Have a good mooch, eh? All right, we're keeping this family friendly. So have a good mooch about. Yeah, keep it clean. But have a good mooch about in her website, her Etsy shop. Find all kinds of interesting, intriguing things. Have a good mooch about. So when did you first decide to put it on Etsy shop? Which came first, the website or Etsy shop?
Etsy first, and not long after it was my website. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Basically at the same time. Okay. And eventually, I think you were telling me before that eventually you'll forego the Etsy shop and just get everything to go onto your website there. And you're going to be having new items from time to time. So it's always good for people to keep on looking back on your website, have a mooch about and look for those sort of new arrivals, those new products, new photography prints, new digital sketches. You're always going to have updated things for people to browse. That's excellent. Okay. Well, This is a good place to take a bit of a break, but when we come back, I'm going to get into some specifics of Michelle's creations and even give you guys a sample with a time-lapse video that tracks the painstaking process and meticulous details it takes to produce one of these digital sketches. It's actually really amazing. Like, I couldn't even believe the prices for the hours that you must spend on this, like meticulous. It's incredible. It's absolutely amazing. So, Michelle Hobson's creations are called Zollie Dezigns and are available on her website and Etsy shop. Zollie Dezigns has a wide variety of sticker sheets, homemade jewelry, digital sketches, and of course, Michelle's very own photography prints. So, for those of you who are interested in owning a piece from Zollie Dezigns by Michelle Hobson, or even if you just want to have a little mooch about, check out the link below. That's Zollie Dezigns by Michelle Hobson at www.zolliedezigns.com or at www.etsy.com/shop/Zollie Dezigns. I'll keep it on the ticker below for the duration of the show. Thanks for supporting small business. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey, we're Dan and Danielle McCauley, and welcome to your new favorite marriage encouragement podcast, Married Up.
Our goal for Married Up is to give you simple, helpful thoughts every week to keep your marriage moving in the right direction. And we're going to focus on giving you practical tips that you can use immediately. And we will have a lot of fun and laughs along the way.
Hopefully. This podcast is called Married Up because we believe that you and your spouse both married up.
Sure, it can be tough to live with another really, really, really imperfect person.
Wait a second. That felt like at least one too many reallys.
Sorry. But their quirks, annoying habits, and brokenness can get under our skin and drive us a little bit crazy. And I know sometimes it can feel like it'd be easier to do life on our own. But God knows we need each other.
Yeah. So it's not that one of you is better than the other, and so one married up, and so the other, therefore, must have married down. But it's that you are both better together. So every week, our aim is to help you become a couple who both feel like you got the better end of the deal. Because the way you think about your marriage will change your marriage, for better or worse.
So true. You're going to learn a lot about us as we go, probably a little bit too much. But for starters, we have 2 young boys. We live in Western New York. Dan is a worship leader, my favorite worship leader, a songwriter and speaker.
And Danielle is an author of, what is it like now, 4 books?
Something like that.
And a speaker as well. And you can find out more about us on marriedup.net too.
And together we're regulars on the marriage TV show A Better Us, who also sponsor this podcast.
Hey.
Now, we want you to know it might be us talking here, but this is all about you.
Right.
So start here. Think of 3 things you are thankful for about your spouse today, and then go tell them that you married up.
And be sure to follow Married Up now on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. And you'll be hearing a bunch more from us starting Monday, October 4th, when we officially launch Married Up.
And we're back. And don't forget, guys, pick yourself up. If you haven't already, pick up a copy of Phil Narsing's book, Overworld, The Revelation, available on Amazon. And also, we're going to be hearing from Dan McCauley today. So you can also pick up his music at www.danmccauley.com. And you can tell I'm a little old school because I have his original CDs. Okay. Also, as you saw in the commercial there, that was the first season of Married Up, his podcast. That was the first season. And I spoke to Dan McCauley briefly, and he is going to have a second, there will be a second season 2 of Married Up, possibly sometime in March or shortly thereafter. So now's the time to catch up on season 1 of Married Up, and I'll keep you posted about season 2. But today I'm here with my international guest, Michelle Hobson with Zollie Dezigns, eagerly anticipating, and you might have noticed in the advert for Zollie Dezigns there, that cat was our cat Scooter. When can I expect that, and can other people commission digital sketches as well?
Absolutely. I'm hoping to ship it roughly the middle of March, so you should get it soon.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I do. I do absolutely a lot of other commissions, providing I get a picture for a reference photograph.
Oh, okay. So as long as they provide you some sort of reference, you can do whatever custom. Yeah, that's awesome. And so yeah, you're good with I'm going to commission you as well after Scooter.
Yeah.
So guys, stand back. I've got her time. I'm dominating her time right now. You guys got to get in line. I'm going to commission you to do St. Giles Cathedral, which is where I think it would be proper for me to have a good coronation on top of the Destiny Stone. Now, make it official. The Greg Who Show coronation live from Scotland. So you're so multi-talented. What's that?
Oh, thank you. My very first sale was actually a commissioned sketch as well. So yeah.
Your first sale.
Yeah,
awesome.
Okay,
so at this time, let's show people what we're talking about with that time lapse video. Let me just share this on the screen, and you guys can witness, it's obviously in full speed, but you can just see the development of this beautiful creation by Zollie Dezigns, painstakingly, meticulously etched by Michelle Hobson, and just watch this incredible piece being developed. Okay, so that's amazing. That's amazing, Michelle. Like, that is incredible. And actually, that's one of the pieces. Actually, you showed the building one. I don't know if that's a castle or those buildings. That's one that my friend Liz wants, and she also wants the star one as well. She's a geologist, so she really likes the midnight stars. And I think as soon as I saw it, I was like, show Liz, she'll want that one. So, and I don't know if the audience knows, but I bought that picture. That's the purple. Is that a lilac? A lilac? Yeah. And and my second piece. Sorry, the lilac is a digital sketch, though, isn't it? The flower is a digital sketch, right? Okay. So this one is this is your photography print. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. So
Also, you can see which one Castle in the background.
what's that?
You can see which one Castle in the background as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And I do like the guys, when you buy Michelle's any of her work, any of her art, I literally, it doesn't even have to be that expensive. These, and I know Michelle agrees with me, these black frames, they were like $12, and I will actually plug Michael's because it's my wife's favorite arts and crafts or hobby store. So it's like $12 at Michael's, and it looks fantastic. You know, it really does. So it doesn't it doesn't have to, yeah, it doesn't have to be, and it works with the purple flower too, right? So it doesn't have to go in any super expensive. This can be very affordable, and as I said, my wife and I are gonna enjoy your pieces for years to come. I would encourage people to check out your website, because there's going to be work that you love. I have a friend that already wants like 4 pieces from you, Michelle, 4 different pieces of artwork and photography, digital sketches. Both Danielle and I feel you're so multi-talented. You can see that my wife is trying to keep up you with your tier trays, but it's not the same, but she tries.
Yeah, I made it.
Yeah. So lastly, allow me to inquire about when and how you learned to make homemade jewelry. So you've learned how to do photography since you were a kid. You've been doing sketches. You recently learned how to do digital sketches, and now you're telling me you also do homemade jewelry.
I do. So I actually learned from my mum.
Me mum. That's awesome. I didn't know me mum. We didn't know me mum was talented. Can people commission your mum? Does your mum make some of the jewelry?
She hasn't done it for a few years. I used to sit and watch her make handmade jewelry. So that's really where that came from,
Oh, wow. Well, say hello to me mum.
She's talented as well. She does a lot of crocheting and cross stitches and that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. So everyone,
my brother's a really good sketcher, a really good artist as well. So I must get that half from my brother and the other half from my mum.
Oh, your brother.
Family, I think.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
runs in the family.
Yeah,
wow. You don't have a fulfillment company, do you?
No, I do it all myself.
Yeah, you do your own fulfillment, and yeah, and I just want to show people what they can expect when they procure a piece from Zollie Dezigns, the package that comes in the mail. I just want to show you exactly what you're in for, because you're in for a bit of a treat. Let me just show you. And when I first ordered it, so my wife is a teacher, a kindergarten teacher. So I got the package on the front porch. And this is here. Let me show you the pictures and I'll describe. Okay. So when I got this is what I saw. Well, firstly, we're going to show off a little bit of my wife's arts and crafts. There we go. So there's the package from Zollie Design, and there, of course, shameless plug for my wife's tier trays, her wood creations. So this, of course, was the Valentine thing. What do you think of those pieces, Michelle? Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, she does that with her Cricut machine. So anyway, the point of this is to show you Michelle's packaging. This is the kind of packaging, the detail. It's packaged with care, marked fragile. She's even got the Zollie sticker there, and there's her Zollie Designs arts and crafts sticker. The attention to detail. So when you open the outer layer, this is what you can expect. This is what you can expect to see. And I couldn't help but think of Julie Andrews when I started opening this package. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. So, but in all seriousness, like, look at that. Like, I couldn't open the package before my wife came home. I was like, look at this. Look at the attention to detail. Look at how, like, it told me that the attention to detail, everything is packaged with love, with care. And when you support small business, this is what you can expect. There you go. Like a wax seal on the envelope of the maple leaf for the Canadians, as if from a signet ring, and look at this detail and the string. This, when you support small business, you know that these small business owners care, and they're grateful and thankful for each and every one of your orders and purchases. And there, up at the top, there is a card, which I've kept. And I thought, well, I should save these I should do my own journaling and put it in here. So there you go. There's the card again. Sorry, what were you saying, Michelle? Oh, yes. You put something, all these little trinkets and added details. It just said to my wife and I that you cared, that you thanked us, and you knew that packaging should be just as important and should make us feel special, that we're getting something from you, one of your creations from your heart, and you're thanking us from the bottom of our heart. And the packaging is just as precious as what's on the inside. And I just felt like your business, your company is really spreading love. You're putting a piece of yourself, and everything you do has love in it. And like, how many companies do that nowadays, right? So I mean, sure, Amazon's great, and my wife will always order from Amazon. I think my wife is trying to keep Amazon in business. But it's also good to order from people like Michelle. So, and I do want to prove to you that I've kept it because it's precious to us. Like there's the paper packages tied up in string, and there's her. See, that's something that could go in your journal. And there you go. Whoops. Right. What's that?
I'm very proud of. I take a lot of pride in it. So
yeah,
it comes hand in hand. The packaging and the product.
There's the wax signet, and there you go. There you go. And I'll read you, dear. Oh, sorry. Well, it's upside down. Okay, but anyway, so it says, "Dear Greg and Dear Greg and Danielle, thank you so much for your order. It means so much to me as a small business owner." And then it's got all her social media addresses and handles there as well. So yeah, that was to me, it was just so much fun receiving a package from you. And I think it's you're selling a whole experience. Like, just as I said, it's one thing to get an Amazon, and I'm not being critical of Amazon at all. It's fun to get an Amazon box, but I'm telling you, it's just as fun, if not more fun, to get a package from Zollie Designs. So yeah, I just wanted you guys.
Every day.
What's that?
Like Christmas Day every day.
Exactly. That's exactly what you guys. You think similar to Danielle. That's exactly what she says. And
Yeah. Oh.
it's amazing. Okay. Well, at this time we're going to take another short break, but this time it's not a commercial break. This is where we are going to. I'm going to play you. I was honored enough to be able to capture in 2006 on CTS on my show. Dan McCauley performed for us his song entitled "Amazing." And I have to say, like, just take a moment to listen to the lyrics. Pretend you're like a dry sponge, or your heart's dried up, your soul's dried up like a dry sponge, and just let the spirit of the water of the music and lyrics just wash over you, wash over your soul, wash over your heart, and just be nurtured by he's ministering to you in song. And it truly is amazing. And some of the most precious friends that I have had were ministered to. And that's why I consider this song from Dan McCauley to be worthy of the Greg Who Show does these Golden Leaf Awards. And so I'm going to get Dan McCauley on the show, and I'm going to find out how I can get him on live on location and present to him the Golden Leaf Award for the second season of the Greg Who Show, because his music ministered to many, many people. And I want you to experience it for yourselves. And really, if I can just add one more thing here, I watch what's going on in the world today, and I see people walking in unforgiveness. And they're so self-righteous in that they've been wronged. And many of us have been wronged. Many of us have been wronged in a severe way. But we often forget that in our self-righteousness and in our unforgiveness, that there's a God that loves us, that first forgave us. And he sees everything, and yet he still loves us. And it's his amazing grace that's going to minister to us. Take this moment to listen to Dan McCauley's song entitled Amazing.
To the one who made all that, I know. Who am I that you should hear my song? To the one who my whole life I owe, I have fallen short for so long. Yet you patiently give to me your mercy and your grace. And I don't pretend to understand, I only stand amazed. I stand amazed, 'cause you are amazing. Holy, you know you still love me. You are always faithful and worthy of praise, for now and forevermore. To the one who made all that, I know. Who am I that you should hear my song? Oh, to the one who my whole life I owe. Oh, I have fallen short for so long. you patiently give to me your mercy and your grace. And I don't pretend to understand, I only stand amazed. Oh, I stand amazed, 'cause you are amazing. Holy, you know everything, and you still love me. You are always faithful and worthy of praise, from now and forevermore. Oh, and I will ever give my praise to the one who set the stars in place and who saved me, and who saved me. You patiently give to me your mercy and your grace, and I don't pretend to understand, I only stand amazed. Oh, I stand amazed. Oh, 'cause you are amazing. Yes, holy, you know everything. Oh, and you still love me. You are always faithful and worthy of praise. You are worthy of praise, from now and forevermore.
That was Dan McCauley with his song entitled Amazing. And so don't forget to check out his website, www.danmccauley.com. What did I say? danmccauley.com, www.danmccauley.com. And with me today is Michelle Hobson. If you're just tuning in, she has a company, Zollie Design, and she has many amazing arts and crafts creations, photography, digital sketches, homemade jewelries, and all kinds of other eclectic things. We're going to talk about something we haven't talked about yet. You also, as I said before, I got to keep these for my journal. Maybe my wife will start a journal. I'm not sure I'll start a journal, but maybe I can convince my wife to start a journal. Do you enjoy journaling? So why do you enjoy journaling so much, and how long have you been doing this?
So I've been journaling on and off for about 30 years. I would say.
How many? 30?
12 years. 30 years. So since I was around 10 years old, I started off doing little diaries and journals.
Wow, you were an early starter on all this stuff. Wow. You must, it must be, I'm starting to think that Richmond was a really boring town. I'm sure it's absolutely beautiful. What, you can go see the castle and the cathedrals, and you guys, you have lots of chocolate shops too. What?
Oh yeah, we do. We do cafes, beautiful cafes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, there's not too much to do. That's why you've busied yourself with all this creativity.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's what I call free therapy. Journaling.
Ah,
You know,
helps you get rid of some of that anxiety.
Yeah, I mean, we all go through stressful times. You know, sometimes it's nice just to write it down. You know, and a lot of the times I'll go over my journal entries, and sometimes I'll look and sometimes it's a nice way to sort of see how your life changing for the better.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get a bit, things aren't going so good. So you read back and you realise how bad things might have been, how things are changing for the better.
Remember when I was on the edge of the cliff? Look at me now. When did you start making memory journals, and why are they so important to you? I think that's kind of the same question, or is that different answer? Is there a different answer?
I actually started making travel journals to begin with, aside from my normal journaling.
Oh, so it's memory journals, travel and memory journals.
So there's different ones. There's regular journaling, which is like
okay, gotcha. Okay, so I'll make sure I say traveling and memory journals. Okay, and so
and then we have bullet journals as well. So there's different ones that I do. So
you have what?
Journals. It's called a bullet journal.
Bullet?
So it's kind of like a sticker. Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
Like to-do list almost, if you like.
Yeah.
So there's regular journaling, travel journals, memory journals, and bullet journals.
Yeah.
That's confusing.
Yeah, no. So no, if people want to know more about it, if people want to follow you and your journey with the development of your small business, am I correct in saying that you're going to document a lot of it on your YouTube channel, Zollie Dezigns?
Some vlogs, maybe weekly or monthly vlogs, just to sort of document my journey a little bit, just to share it a little bit.
Yeah. So I was okay. So you're gonna do flip throughs, your journals, some vlogs, and what the thing that I would probably watch. You might not get me watching your journaling, but I know a lot of people would. I know that's really neat. Yeah, no. I like those leather bound journals that you got. No, I'm not mocking it at all. I think it's wonderful. And as you say, it's really good. It's free therapy. And in a world that is filled with anxiety, stress, and fears, you're really proposing something that's very healthy for them to put their hands in creativity to do. And I think it's wonderful. But I think I would actually watch your channel to watch you guys make the jewelry and with the putting the gemstones and the wire jewelry. I think I'd watch a couple of those videos for sure. So will you do custom ordered jewelry with genuine gemstones, or will you just do what is seen on your website?
A bit of both. I have had, in fact, your friend Kate was a customer, and she'd seen some of my ring designs.
Yeah.
She wanted it in a completely different gemstone. Yeah, I do that, absolutely.
Okay, good.
A piece on my website or my Etsy shop. I don't really like it. I'd rather have it in gold or silver or a different gemstone. Absolutely do that.
Okay, so some of my friends are telling me that they're running into a bit of a problem with your website, Michelle. As I said, like Liz has got like 4 or 5 things that she wants, and so she wants me to ask you if you're ever going to have sales and discounts, different seasons for different reasons for those that are so attracted to your pieces, but are just sort of going, oh, I got to wait for a sale. Do you have sales?
Yeah, I have. I've got one coming up on the 20th of March. It's a spring sale.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let me know that.
Spring sale. Ah, good. Is there going to be an Easter sale, or is the spring sale the Easter sale?
Possibly, yeah.
Good.
We'll see.
And so can we expect different products to appear on your website from time to time? Should we be going back to your website constantly and checking to see new arrivals?
Yeah.
And lastly,
slowly merge my Etsy shop to my.
You're going to merge your Etsy, what's on your Etsy shop?
So I've got pretty much everything's still on my Etsy shop. So I'm going to sort of slowly kind of, eventually within the next few months or a year or so, I will be getting rid of my Etsy shop. Until once the customers will know where my website is, basically. If you can't know what I'm trying to say.
So you're going to get rid of your Etsy shop?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it'll all be on your website eventually. Okay. So
So
lastly,
going to be
go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, the sketches will, most of the sketches are on my website anyway.
Okay.
The only things that are not on my website is some of the jewellery. I've got one piece on the website, and that was the fluorite necklace.
Okay. And
Any new
last,
any new products? Sorry, Dave. Any new products will also go on the website as well.
okay. Okay. And lastly, what are your plans for the future with this newfound business, Zollie Dezigns?
I've got quite a few ideas, and I'm hoping next month we'll start making handmade wax melts and candles.
Nice.
Possibly soap as well. Yeah, and I would love maybe in the next year or so to do a course on service work. You know, make my jewelry properly from handmade from scratch. You know,
Nice.
the rings that are properly, rather than just doing the wire work and what I do now, I'd like to do it really from scratch. Yeah, that's a dream of mine. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. So I hope everyone is going to go and look from time to time, keep mooching in your website and your Etsy store, and please, everyone, share it with your friends. Sorry, what's that?
I'm also thinking of around about the summertime to rent a local market stall. People can
Nice.
mooch about the market stall. Yeah, that was a nice thing.
So you'd purchase a table kind of thing at the market.
Yeah. It was
Perfect.
an indoor market stall, an outdoor one. So I think the
But
outdoor was
that's-
better because you get more customers.
But that's only in the UK. Pity, eh? People in Canada cannot go to your market. We'd have to cross the pond to go to market. All right. Well, that's it for my show tonight, Michelle. I want to thank you for introducing to my viewing audience your creations, Zollie Design. I want to wish you all the best, all the success, and I want you to feel welcome to come back and tell us new developments, new products, and what's going on with your new business. And Danielle and I are so proud of you, and we can't wait for you to cross the pond again to come visit us at Greg and Danielle's bed and breakfast.
Thank you, Greg.
All right. Good night, and may God bless.
Take care. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. How do you keep plugging along without plugging along? How do you do that? We're plugging along here, chugging like an old choo-choo train and taking it on the next track. You sure? How do you keep plugging along without plugging along? How do you do that? We're plugging. You sure? How do you keep plugging along without plugging along? How do you do that? We're plugging along here, chugging like an old choo-choo train and taking it on the next track.